So, friends, we are ecstatic about the 2026 Five Months of Need Summit, as you see behind me in beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina, April 21 through 22. More importantly, we are honored this year in our four thought leaders that we always host and is a big part of folks' experience and takeaway to have the remarkable, one of the heroes in my life in our industry and a dear, dear friend, the remarkable Deb Richards joining us. Deb, welcome.
Thank you. I'm really excited about coming to the event.
Good. Well, give us a little bit more of that. Why do you came up to me at a conference and said, I'd really like to be at the summit. Love to hear about what's drawn you there. And then if you wouldn't mind, just kind of segue into your remarkable thought leader session you're going to do.
Yes, I've always been a big fan of the five moments of needs and the topics that you discuss. And I also talk about this topic when I talk about AI and the strategic architect
Mm,
and the need to really think about performance first strategies. So to come to the workshop and be able to experience it myself as an attendee, number
mm.
one, is going to be fantastic because I know you're going to have some amazing speakers, but also to present my point of view and show how that connects back to the five moments of needs is also very compelling for me.
Brilliant. Why do you find AI so exciting in our industry? Sometimes it gets poo-pooed, frankly, or people are anxious. I think you're one of the
Yeah,
folks out there that sees the vision and the excitement around this for folks.
I, I think so. I think that one of the things that people have struggled with, and I've heard this over and over again, is that we feel like we're on a hamster wheel.
Mm.
A stakeholder asks for a course and we build it. And we've become really good order takers. But I think I really want to show people how AI can break that cycle.
Ah.
It's not about having AI replace us, number one. It's about handling that production work and make sure that we're strategic and that we actually solve business problems. So one of the things that I always talk about is the human AI human workflow.
Mm,
So I think there's a fear that when AI will take over, but I really want to share that humans are the bookends.
mm.
Okay. So you set that strategy, you let AI do the heavy lifting, and then you, the expert, refine it. And for me, that's the only way to ensure quality and avoid that copy, paste, and pray trap
Oh,
that you're doing. And I think that the big thing about how I connect that, the synergy between AI and the five moments of needs, is that we know learners aren't starving for content, they're drowning in it. They have so much that they have to deal with. And I don't think we need to add more to their plate. But I think I can share in this workshop how we can use AI to curate and we can also design that performance first solution. There are things like smart job aids or quick reference guides that help people have information exactly when they need it rather than looking knowledge away in a long course and having them have to search for it. So I'm excited to share my thoughts and share some of the techniques that I use to do that. And I don't want this to be just a lecture on theory. I
yep.
want to get our hands dirty. I
Mm.
think we're gonna run some real scenarios, and we'll use AI to analyze a business problem and start a solution right there in the room. And I encourage people to be thinking about that so that we can engage and work those things together. I want everyone to walk away with a topic, a toolkit, and an experience that they can use when they go back to work.
Brilliant, friend. The two things that make the summit are first, of course, people like you and having the time to be with you for 2 days in an intimate setting, small group to talk about these things. And secondly, is that this is a get in there, roll the sleeves up and do thing. We have plenty of conferences. You and I speak at them all the time. They absolutely have their place and should continue to. Those listening, if you want a different experience, if you want to roll up your sleeves with this remarkable young lady, there's others, Josh Cavalier, Megan Torrance, Dr. Con Gottfredson, incredible thought leaders that will be there as well as remarkable peers. That's what the summit's all about. We hope you will join us April 21 through 22. Deb, thanks so much for who you are and for being there. Cannot wait.
Thank you, Bob. I look forward to hanging out with all you guys.
Can't wait.